Just about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the LA Chargers.
Los Angeles Chargers.
Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. And off we go from SoFi. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Herbert now on first down. That one's out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be second down. Allen in motion. Now Herbert throwing on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown.
Still third down.
So from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, LA.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first down, it's Hampton. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for it. Second down
at the 11-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 9 yards.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers.
34-yard attempt.
This from 34 yards. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
Ravens, nothing.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Cameron 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And a Raven first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Chargers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a
bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 5. Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are out to a 10-0 lead.
10, Ravens nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Jackson now on 2nd down. At one prop for Dante Wester. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
At the Chargers' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Bateman is the motion man. He takes off, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He'll have a Ravens first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 2.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And a Raven first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal. Defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 10-7.
Ravens 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. So 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. No play fake. Herbert. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And a fair catch is taken and is just inside the 20-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll run. It's Henry. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Brought down at his 49-yard
Two
line.
nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15
First
more
down,
on that one.
Ravens.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Second down, Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On third down, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
That one hit inside 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert looking middle, and he finds Disley. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Disley is the man in motion. On first down, Herbert. He connects with Disley. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6. On play action. Now Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 6
I got high
yards
standards
to go.
for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's another
That's
Chargers
catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Disley is the man in motion. On the give, here's Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. And he's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Point after now from Dicker.
Extra point.
His kick is good. The Chargers will get out in front, 17-7.
Chargers 17, Ravens 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Here's a short one caught by Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
To number 10,
A big play there for Baltimore.
A gain of
47 yards.
And a Raven first down.
I love the aggressive approach. You don't want to give the ball back to your opponent in this situation. So they dial up a shot play, push the ball downfield, results in a massive play here late in the first half. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. To the air one more time with Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and goal, Baltimore.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Deion Henley getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
So 3rd and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep him out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them to have any decision about whether or not they want to go for it on 4th down. So now after that sack, they take the loss and probably leads to a field goal attempt.
So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion goes Likely. On the option, they give it to Henry. Whoa. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
The tackle made
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. The pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now 4th down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Ravens bring their punt team out. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Chargers offense and veteran Keenan Allen set for their next possession. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
On the play.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
17-yard
Really
line.
nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll go again with Hampton.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Moving to his left. Give him 11 on the scramble. Let's give them a new set of downs.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Keenan Allen. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Pistol here for Herbert. Right side hauled in by McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Another run here with Hampton. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The 22-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
16 yards.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. Hampton will take this one into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Kicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Ravens 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. the gun. Here's a give to Henry. Oh, and he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That is caught. It is Hopkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Pistol give to Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. EA Sports. Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Baltimore.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. They'll work straight ahead with Henry.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Going to go right back to Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Henry. He's to the 10. A powerful run, just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the 1st down. It is 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
Man, Mike, I thought he was going to take that one all the way in for a touchdown, but give credit to the defense. Touchdown saving tackle, really good effort. But now they're going to have to buckle down and dig in because they're facing 1st and goal at the 1.
Henry tries to bull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Herbert now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Herbert to the air again. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, LA.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure.
And he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after now from Dicker.
Extra point.
It's up and good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
14.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion goes Likely. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end Likely downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Yeah, it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They bring their tight end right. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Hampton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing, Herbert. Open man is the tight end, Disley. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
43-yard line.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Trying to work inside. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Conklin goes in motion. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.